Good morning. Today we're going to do chicken butchering. So we'll get started in just a few minutes. We are going to do some live shots on Facebook, but I just want to take a minute and show you some of the equipment that we use. The chickens are over there in the pen. They'll be brought over here, put into cones. These are the kill cones. They will drain out for a few minutes. Then they go over here into the scalder, which is right at about 150 degrees. Then they will go in the chicken plucker. They will spin around. And they will go over in some buckets of water to chill while we finish all the butchering. And then we will do the evisceration, the cleaning here on this mobile outdoor station, which is hooked up to the hose for water, and it drains out that black hose over there into the yard. After they're cleaned, they'll go into the cooler with some ice, and when they're all cleaned, then we will put them on these drying racks, put the shrink rack bags over them, dip them back in some hot water to close up the shrink bag, label them, and put them on some ice until customers pick them up. And we're about to get started.
The happy wife is crying though.
Why are you crying, happy wife?
Because butcher day is sad for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. We've already done all the killing part, as you can tell. Looks like a bad horror scene movie. But we have two left to put in the plucker, and everybody always likes to see that. So we thought we'd film that. This is the plucker. She sprays water. They've already been scalded. They bounce around for about 15-20 seconds on these very supple rubber fingers. It looks violent, but it rarely breaks a bone.
And you can stick your hand down in there and not get hurt.
Yeah, and it doesn't bruise because they've been bled out. So the feathers wind up coming out here, and we just scoop them up, bury them, throw them out. So they go in a cooling water.
Straight out of the well, so it is cold.
After that, we'll come over here to the outdoor table, and we'll just start cleaning them, separating parts out. And then we'll put them over there and bag them. Give it a final rinse. And there it is. There's a chicken. Looks like what you'd buy in the store. I want to show you a comparison. This is what's known as a heritage breed chicken. So it's the kind that we would have as a layer. That's the rooster. And this is what we raise for meat. And you can definitely see the difference in the breast. You know, that's what you want right there. This is very skinny, not a lot of breast meat. This is the last stage of the chickens. So it's the bagging, the packaging. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab a chicken that has been in ice water.
Grip it, grip it.
Put it up here and let it drain. So after it's drained, we take one of these shrink bags, slip it over, slug it down, lift it up,
Twist it.
and squeeze it, give it a tight twist. I use these hog rings. You could also use zip ties. I get these online from Florida Poultry Shrink Bags, and great people, Joanne Whipple, and these are some of the best bags you can get. So they're a nice thickness, they hold up, and these chickens will last for a year in the freezer. So then with the wingtips up, I make a tiny little slit right in the middle of the breast. That's just to let the air out. come over here. This water is 200 degrees. Anywhere between a 175 200 is fine.
You don't have your gloves on.
I don't have my gloves on. But it goes in. The air rushes out that little hole, shrinks up around the chicken. When it comes out,
ta-da!
Nice and tight. So after I do that part, I bring the chicken to the happy wife. She has a scale. Takes the chicken, gives it away. Don't give it away.
Oh.
Just weigh it.
Oh, weigh it. Oh, 3.5.
She has
Oh.
a chart here.
25.
And a sticker. She puts it over that hole. The sticker just says Happy Wife Acres. Make sure you cook your chicken.
Because, you know, we wouldn't want people not cooking their chicken. I'm not sure why.
And it also says let it rest for 3 days, so the chicken has time to relax from the rigor mortis because it's freshly butchered. Then we put a piece of tape over it just so that if water gets on it, it doesn't ruin it.
Too fast.
Still read it.
Oh, there we go. And then I gotta cut this off.
Cut the tail of the bag. And there we are. One chicken.
That's one chicken?
Big as your head.
You saying my head's 3 pounds? 5 ounces?
After that, we come over and throw it in the cooler. And there they all are. Then we wait for customers to show up. And
Hi.
one is just showing up. This is Biddy. She always hangs around us, but if you can hear, she's purring.
She's not the only chicken that's a purr.
She's a beautiful chicken.
She's gotten all of her feathers back, and she is looking gorgeous now. She is very happy, and she is very much Daddy's girl.
So she has a respiratory infection, but
She is purring.
she's purring.
This is Rockstar with her 6 adopted babies. They are the little Isa Browns. When I bought them, they were very golden, and they still got the golden head, but somehow she has turned them into more red girls. I don't know what she did over the time, but it's so good to see all 6 of them out with their mom.
If you've ever been curious about how long chicken intestines are, I'll show you. That is a chicken intestine, so I'm 6 feet tall.
And that's real gross.
So it's about 5.5 feet.
That's nasty.
The chickens got it out of the bucket and they were playing with it, so I'm just cleaning up the yard.
That would be great.
Okay.
That's nasty.
All I needed to do. We had butcher day yesterday, so these are the ones that are left. I think there's 42 of them. These are for sale. This is the last batch of the season. A butcher in October, late October. Come on. Oh, good morning. Good morning, guys. Are you sad? Or are you sad? You look like you're crying.
Red onions.
Oh.
Red onions make me cry. We have decided to make frozen onions, so I've sliced all these onions, and they will go in the freezer. And then we said, well, what can we do? We've got cucumbers, we've got onions, and so we are going to make cukes and onions and put them in cans today to eat for later. Show you all the cucumbers that are done. He's busy doing some onions. And while he was doing that, I was doing all these. I cannot say enough good things about this. We recently broke it, well, last week, doing some work, and had to go out and get another one because we use it so much. So here's 6 bags of white onions, all diced up. And then over at the stove, we're doing pickles and onions, which normally is a quick pickle, but we have so much, we looked it up online to find one that we could do more canning.
1 part sugar, 1 part vinegar, 2 parts water, some garlic powder, some dill, and some salt.
Okay.
What you got?
I got Biddy. She got on the patio, and I picked her up, and now she's purring. She's a happy, happy girl. She's so pretty.
Hi, Biddy. You purring again.
It's no wonder you're John's favorite chicken.
Hi, Lucy. Did we get any camera shots of you this weekend? Yeah, you're a good kitty, yes you are.
Okay, so the last thing that we get to do this weekend is pick up food for our chickens. Now, we got a heat lamp, some DE powder, and then 6 of the layer crumbles and 6 of the meat bird crumbles. I know it sounds like a lot, but...
It is.
Oh, well, yes. But thanks to you who bought chickens yesterday, this is where your money went to. It all goes back to the chickens, trust me. We don't have a lot of extra money.
Yeah, we're trying not to lose money.
But we are about breaking even with this business. This DE powder we actually get, and it is a food grade, and we can sprinkle it on their food, we can sprinkle it in their bedding, they can eat it, and it's not harmful. Why do we get the DE, honey?
For worms.
Ah.
They get worms or other intestinal things, and it keeps down mites.
And bugs.
To bugs, it's like cut glass.
Oh, yeah, nobody likes to eat cut glass. So, but anything else you need to say, honey?
Yeah, every time we buy feed, this is 50 pounds. I lift it 5 times.
Oh, okay.
This is number 2.
You want to say this is the weekend?
Oh, this is the weekend. Oh my goodness. What do we do?
A lot of stuff. Canning.
We can. We butchered 24 chickens.
We went to my high school reunion.
That was very nice. It was a nice evening. We actually had a date.
Oh. But we're tired. It's been a long day, long weekend, as usual around the farm. So we're trying to stuff as many bags of feed in this vehicle as possible. Obviously with 12 bags of feed and that bag there going in.
600 pounds.
So 600 pounds of feed. So make sure you subscribe,
yes.
And we'll see y'all at another time.
Next weekend.
Next weekend. Bye.